The title of this presentation is Inspiration. Inspiration is defined as the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative. What causes us to be inspired? Sometimes we are inspired by things that are pleasant, and other times we are inspired by things that are painful. I'm going to give you some examples. An example of being inspired by something painful is, for me, the neighborhood that I grew up in. I grew up in a very bad neighborhood. There was a lot of drugs, violence, and poverty. And seeing all that negativity in this environment that I grew up in inspired me to want to get my education and do something better with my life. So growing up in an environment full of negativity can inspire a person to want to do better and be better in life. That's one example of being inspired by something painful. Let me give you some examples of things that are pleasant that can inspire someone. Let's just say you watch television and you see all these celebrities and businessmen or businesswomen and other types of successful people. Seeing these successful people can inspire you to want to achieve your goals and also be successful in life. Another thing that can inspire me that is considered pleasant are elderly people. That's right, elderly people, they can be inspiring. For those of us who are lucky to live to reach an older age, I mean, you look at these elderly people, a lot of them, they are still healthy, they're happy, they're alive. I mean, so many people dying young these days, it's an inspiration to see an elderly person walking around and just enjoying life. That can inspire another person to do what they have to do to stay healthy and live a long time. Another thing that can be inspiring that's considered pleasant are your family and your friends, especially when you hear your family and your friends talk about all the places they have traveled to, different cities, different countries. Things like that can inspire me to want to travel to different parts of this country and also to travel to different parts of the world. I mean, there's a whole world out there, and if you want to learn about it, the best thing you can do is travel the world and see what's out there. Songs can also be inspiring. For example, there's a song called Backstabbers by the OJs. This song was released back in 1972. Now, Backstabbers is a song about people who pretend to be your friend, but they have a hidden agenda, and once your back is turned, they betray you. They stab you in the back, so to speak. So the song Backstabbers is inspirational because it can inspire someone to be careful with the people who claim they are your friends. So that's another example of being inspired by something painful because in reality, people do stab you in the back. Another example of a song that can be inspiring is the song called Happy by Pharrell Williams. Now this is an example of being inspired by something pleasant because if you listen to the song Happy by Pharrell Williams, which was released back in 2013, the title is self-explanatory. Happy, be happy. Got a nice tune. Once you hear that song, it make you want to get up and dance or just enjoy life. So that's an example of a song that can be inspiring to a lot of people. There's one other thing that can be inspiring, but is also painful, and that is death. None of us know how much time we have left on this earth. Eventually, we're all going to die someday. With that being said, death should inspire us to live the best life possible while we are still alive. So, just like I said in the beginning, there are different things that can cause us to be inspired. There are things that are pleasant, and there are also things that are painful. Either one of those things can inspire us. And once we're inspired, hopefully it will lead us into the right direction. So no matter what you're going through or whatever's going on around you, use that to get inspired to do something better, to be something better. Get inspired and remain inspired.